The archbishop gives a cold order. Kill as many teachers from those 3 big universities as possible. The crowd shouts their agreement. He turns to another figure and says the 2 S-tier targets are all yours, Holy Son. This will be good for your growth. Any issues? The Holy Son replies that there are no problems at all. Tomorrow, I will be right on top of them. He adds that if they want to seek protection in the arms of our Heaven's Decree sect, that is great. If not, they are dead meat. The Archbishop looks at the sky and declares that tomorrow will be the grandest stage for their cult. We have to announce our existence to the great Xia nation in the most brutal, bloody way possible. I expect a great show. By Heaven's decree, the angel is immortal. The next day at the Demon Crypt plantation, students are buzzing with excitement over the view. Look at those grade D sunflowers. I cannot believe there are so many in this base. I can't wait to start digging them up. A guy who looks like the manager walks out. Ma Yang greets the staff and students. He asks why the 3 vice principals didn't show. Miss Ho Bin explains they had other business to handle, so they bailed. Plus, even if things go south, Principal Lang can warp here in minutes with her space powers. Ma Duong nodded. Fair enough. Follow me. He started barking orders. Tin Thon University, you are on sunflower duty in Zone C12. Kim Thon University, grab the red fire flowers in Zone B16. Maddo University, your crew handles the soul-soothing plants in Zone C11. The top 3 freshmen need to split up. Walk with me. Miss Ho Bin immediately felt a vibe. Why split them? Other monster dens never had this sketchy rule. Ma Duong just smirked. Relax. These are brand new S-rank exotic plants we just planted. It is a prime chance for the elite students to see the real deal. Miss Ho Bin hesitated, then gave in. Fine. Hua Kan Min, Kieran, Dong Thang, you 3, roll with them and stay sharp. Hua Kan Min followed, but something felt off. S-rank plants? Really? He could not shake the feeling that Manager Ma was a total snake. But with teachers around, what could go wrong? Suddenly, Dong Thang turned around to say, what is up? Hey guys, I am Dong Thang from Kim Thon University. Your fight yesterday was straight fire. I was blown away watching it. Hua Kan Min shrugged it off. You are overhyping it. But Dong Thang kept pushing, looking curious. I heard some of these cults have secret hacks. They say a level 2 can jump straight to level 4 overnight. If that is true, I might actually stand a chance against you 2. Hua Kan Min muttered, religions are trouble. Better to stay away. Hearing that, Kieran pressed his palms together and looked up. He said solemnly, what is wrong with faith? Whether it is our local sect or the father cult, it is all good. It is Lord Brahma's blessing that makes me absolutely invincible. Hua Kan Min smirked. Invincible? Then why didn't your Lord Brahma help you beat me yesterday? Kieran's face turned beet red with rage. He was speechless. Dong Thang stepped in with a creepy grin. Actually, I think Kieran has a point. Some religions really do offer huge perks to people. Kan Min, once you feel that divine power for yourself in a bit, you might just change your tune. That set off alarm bells for Hua Kan Min. In a bit? What was that supposed to mean? Suddenly, Ma Duong stopped. Miss Ho, the 3 students have arrived. Miss Ho Bin scanned the area. Nothing looked weird. Okay, we are here. So where are these S-rank exotic plants? Ma Duong pointed toward a totally empty field. With a grin, he said, take a look, Miss Ho. The S-rank plants are right here. She looked over, totally confused. And that was the exact moment she let her guard down. Ma Duong, eyes glowing blood red, lunged from behind. Schwing, he moved like lightning. His glowing red hand, tipped with razor-sharp claws, drove straight into one of the accompanying teachers. His hand ripped right through the poor teacher's chest. One scream, then silence. Horror struck. The other teacher didn't hesitate and charged right into the fray. Flames erupted around him. A level 7 Grandmaster. The teacher shifted forms instantly, sprouting cat ears and wild stripes. He let out a furious roar. You are not Manager Ma, you creep. Who the hell are you? Rank A ability, Shadow Cat. Do you have any idea what kind of hell you just unleashed? The killer just smirked. Impressive. A peak level 6 from Maddo University. You definitely aren't some average level 6 weakling at all. You have got some serious grit. Too bad you are about to die. He casually peeled off his mask, revealing his true face. I might as well tell you. We are the Heaven's Fate sect. And as for consequences, the messier things get, the more we love it. The Shadow Cat teacher roared, Heaven's Fate! You scumbags are trying to wipe out the next generation of our great nation. I hope you are ready to regret this, he spat. But the killer just screamed, Kill them all! Leave no survivors! Suddenly, Black-robed cultists swarmed from everywhere, turning the place into a total war zone. The Shadowcat teacher quickly crushed a signal crystal in his hand, praying for backup. But the leader just let out a cold laugh. He held up a blood-red orb. Trying to call your space grandmaster? Sorry, pal, way too late. He sparked the orb, and a massive wave of red energy surged out, sealing the entire area in a huge spatial lock. Meanwhile, miles away, Principal Lang suddenly felt a massive disturbance in the force. An attack on the three-school alliance? You have a death wish, she hissed. 2. Rang! To the plantation now. She blasted into the sky, tearing through space to force a path to the farm. Everyone on the ground looked up in pure shock. The aura coming off those three principals was absolutely terrifying. Talk about raw power. They are all grandmasters, aren't they? That pressure is insane. Yeah, those are the vice principals of the top 3 unis. This is bad, really bad. Did something go wrong with the field trip? At a command center, a powerful woman barked into her radio, Teams 9 and 10, move out! Get to the monster plantation now and protect the young lady at all costs. She stared at the monitor, her hands shaking with fear. She has her protective amulet, plus those level 8 grandmasters are there to keep them safe. It has to be enough. Back at the plantation, inside the spatial cage, the Shadowcat teacher could feel the rescue team hammering from the outside. That is a space manipulation fluctuation, he gasped. The leader laughed like a maniac. Spot on. But your precious space grandmaster is useless here. As for you, you are dead. Die first. A crushing blast slammed down. The Shadowcat teacher froze, his heart sinking. This is it. There is no dodging this one. A wave of deep red energy blasted him, sending him flying like a rag doll. Watching the carnage, Kieran gritted his teeth. Damn it, Hua Kan-min was reeling. A level 7 grandmaster? Even if he used every trick in the book, he stood 0 chance. The leader looked up at the sky, where space was literally rattling under Principal Lang's power. He muttered, She is actually rattling the spatial cage of the Beast King? Man, a space grandmaster really is something else. With that, he turned and took off. Holy Sun, I am leaving the rest to you. Every single eye snapped over to Dong Thang. He stepped forward, flanked by the black-robed cultists. He spoke with a creepy, fanatical tone. Finally, it is finally time for our Heaven's Fate sect to take center stage. Hua Kan-min, Kieran step up and witness my true form. His body began to warp, his power levels spiking so fast it was sickening. From high level 2 to peak level 2, then level 3, then mid-level 3. His power just kept climbing. Finally, he transformed into a massive, multi-armed demon. His aura hit a level that was absolutely impossible, peak level 4. Kieran and Jingming are freaking out. Kieran stammers, damn it, what kind of skill is this? It jumped 2 ranks. That is God Blood aura. Jingming realizes Dong Thang has multiple bloodline types. 1 drop of God Blood is triple S tier stuff. No wonder he hit the rank 4 peak instantly. Demon form Dong Thang stares them down, giving a cold ultimatum. From rank 2 mid-level to peak rank 4. Behold the power of the Heaven Cult. Join us and hunt your classmates, or get crushed and die. Make your choice right now. Chaos erupts as students scream, rushing toward Jingming and Kieran. Fast! Our S-rank heroes are in serious trouble. Help them! Jingming is our hope! We can't lose him! Charge! But the black-cloaked cultists block the way with sinister smirks. Don't let them through. Nobody is saving those guys today. Look out for yourselves. You are all targets on our list. Trapped, Tong Thu Van fights while praying for Jingming's safety. Stay safe, she whispers. Outside, the principals are trying to break in. Principal 2 asks frantically, why can't we just teleport inside? Principal Lang looks grave as she answers. I tried, but the plantation space is totally impenetrable. She analyzes the leader. He's holding a rank 9 Beast King bone with space manipulating abilities. The surrounding space is sealed tight. A rank 9 Beast King bone with space powers? That's a massive investment. If those S ranks fall, we are in deep trouble. Inside, the cult leader laughs at the principal's pathetic efforts. Haha, so what if 3 grandmasters show up? You are totally helpless to watch as my cult slaughters every single new student. Today marks the greatest awakening. Principal Jiang thinks to himself, the Heaven Cult was wiped 60 years ago. I can't believe they are back already. Let's attack together. 3 minutes is plenty to break that space seal of his. She channels every ounce of her power, unleashing a massive, earth-shattering strike. Hia! The powerful blow strikes, creating massive cracks. An entire section of land is lifted into the air as trees fall into a deep, gaping abyss. After the dust settles, Principal Lang finds the flaw. The underground space is locked, but we found a way. The southeast is the weakest point. On command, the other principals ignite their power, preparing for a full-scale assault. Principal 2 turns into a savage werewolf, roaring with rage. Principal Jiang transforms into a massive, powerful water elemental. The duo charges the weak point. Inside the plantation, students feel the ground shake and look up in total shock. They realize help is coming and cheer. It's the vice principals. We're saved. Meanwhile, Jingming stays cool, counting 49,000 energy points. If I spend all these points to level up, I'll hit rank 4 and flip the script on this guy. Demon Dong Thang tries to lure the students. You see this? From rank 2 to peak rank 4 instantly. This is the power of our cult. I'll give you one shot. Kill the freshmen around you and join my side right now. Join the Heaven cult and gain power just like mine. The offer leaves the students trembling and looking at each other. Suddenly, Principal Lang's voice booms from outside. Any student who attacks their peer will be expelled and killed on the spot. That woke them up. They quickly stand their ground. No way. Deserting never ends well. If the school hunts us down, we are basically dead meat anyway. Let's fight. Sticking with the principals is our only shot. Seeing his plan fail, Dong Thang roars. You idiots, you don't have any guts. He turns to Jingming. 3 seconds to choose. Submit or die. 3, 2. The pressure is too much for Kieran. He hits the ground, begging like a coward. Don't kill me, please. I will join the Heaven cult. Dong Thang smirks. Wise choice. And you? Unlike Kieran, Jingming stands tall, crackling with arcs of intense purple lightning. His eyes are pure challenge. Dong Thang growls, stubborn brat. Guess you want to die since you won't be our saint. Kieran, kill him. Prove your loyalty. Kieran panics, looking at Jingming. He stammers out, wait, I can't take this guy on. Immediately, 2 werewolf-shaped cultists step forward. We will help you. Jingming eyes his enemies. 1 rank 3, plus 4 rank 4 low levels. Let's see. Looks like I don't need to burn my energy points just yet. Get him! A cultist lunges with a massive axe, yelling, You think you're so special just because you're S rank? Too arrogant. Die! Jingming easily blocks it and stabs him. The cultist flies back, covered in blood, gasping in total shock. How? I am rank 4. Jingming cold-bloodedly replies, You came at me alone? You were literally asking for death. Dong Thang roars, Fine, I'm coming too. Facing Dong Thang's pressure, Jingming feels a lethal threat. This guy actually makes me feel like my life is on the line. He's definitely strong. Guess I have to use my energy points now. A shame, really. I wanted to see if 50,000 points could fully evolve my power. As Jingming finishes the cultist, a system alert pops up. Killed 1 rank 4 low-level Godblood messenger. Energy points plus 1,000. Total 50,000. His eyes flash with pure determination. No more hesitation. System, do it. Upgrade my special ability right now. The system interface pops up right before his eyes. He taps the purple sky Divine Thunder ability. A new notification appears. Initializing evolution of your special ability. S-tier Purple Sky Divine Thunder is evolving. 10%, 20%, and then golden lightning streaks from the sky, shattering the red space barrier like glass. While his evolution hits 30%, Hua Jingming drifts upward, easily dodging attacks from Kairan and the werewolves. He glides through the golden bolts with total swagger. Not a single strike can even graze his skin. Dongsheng loses his mind and roars, totally out of patience. He screams, Stop playing around. He launches a massive dark energy orb, triggering a massive explosion that rocks the entire area. But as the dust finally settles, Hua Jingming is totally fine, just hovering there. His evolution bar hits 98, 99, then 100%. Success! His S-rank lightning just evolved into SS-rank Divine Godbolt. A massive wave of pure, destructive power blasts out from his body. He slowly opens his eyes, revealing glowing golden pupils crackling with intense, high-voltage lightning energy. No extra moves needed. Just one look from him triggers a massive pillar of golden lightning that crashes down from the heavens. Dongsheng gets absolutely fried. He doesn't even have time to scream before being incinerated into nothingness. A system notification pings in his head. Level 4 Blood Envoy eliminated, plus 2,000 energy points. The remaining werewolf lackeys stare at him, pointing in absolute terror. They stutter. You. Hua Jingming just gives them a cold look as another golden lightning storm wipes the remaining enemies out instantly. Hua Jingming drifts toward Chiron, who is shaking like a leaf. He starts begging, banging his head on the ground like a total coward. Hua Jingming, I was forced. I never even touched you. Seeing the Holy Sun get dusted, the Fate Sect leader is completely speechless. The Holy Sun is dead? His shock turns into pure, unadulterated rage. He roars, Hua Jingming, I am taking you down with him! He goes all out, launching gross red tentacles straight at Hua Jingming. Faced with the power of a rank 7 Grandmaster, Hua feels an invisible weight crushing him. He can't even move a muscle. He thinks, I'm stuck. Is this really the massive gap between me and a rank 7 powerhouse? Suddenly, the pressure vanishes. He is stunned. It stopped? That's space magic. A beautiful, powerful figure steps out of thin air. Principal Lang. The sect leader freezes, yelling in disbelief. How did you get in here? I literally had a space lock active. Principal Lang raises her hand, forming a glowing golden sword. She sneers. You're using some stolen artifact for space powers? You're totally distracted and looking for a death wish. She swings, unleashing a devastating space-cutting strike. It shears right through the arm holding the space orb, causing a massive blast. He screams in agony, but she isn't done. She immediately begins channeling her next big move to finish the job. The badly wounded enemy tries one last desperate move, shouting, Space prison! But the principal is way faster. She teleports instantly. A magic circle flashes beneath her, and she suddenly appears right next to Hua Jingming. She touches down gently. Jingming, you okay? He sighs in relief. Yeah, I'm fine. The three principals finally start to regroup. What should we do with these Fate Sect losers? She replies sharply. They dared to mess with the geniuses of our great nation. Capture the rank 6 user alive. As for the rest, kill them all immediately. The other principals move in like a whirlwind, crushing the remaining Fate Sect members. Kieran stammers, Principal Lang, please. She just glares coldly. Someone will settle your tab later. She turns to Hua Jingming with a curious look. Jingming, what exactly was that ability you just used? Some kind of special S-rank skill with no cast time? And golden lightning? Standing in the ruins, he admits. I'm not really sure. I just wanted to survive, and then my power just broke through its limits and mutated. She narrows her eyes. Not a combat technique? Show me that lightning again. He obeys, raising his hand as golden bolts start dancing across his palm once more. That's weird. Is this really still the same ability? Once we get back to base, I'm going to run a full check on you. He nods. Got it. Suddenly, Tong Thu runs up and grabs him from behind. She's sobbing. Jingming, you scared the life out of me. Watching from a distance, Principal Lang just smiles. To be young and in love, right? He gently moves her hands away and wipes the tears from her eyes. It's okay. It's all over now. He takes her hand, looking her straight in the eyes with a smile. See? I'm totally fine. A bit later, the entire plantation is encased in a massive water sphere and hauled out of the area. Inside, Principal Lang stands before the surviving students, her voice sounding dead serious. Regarding this freshman research trip, a total of 342 students were killed by those Fate Sect cultists. Our 3 universities take full responsibility for these losses. We will provide full compensation, just like for those who fall in battle. Her voice is like steel. The Fate Sect is an enemy of humanity and an enemy of our 3 great schools. Starting today, we're issuing a kill order on the Fate Sect. Students and teachers can both take missions. We are going to wipe them out completely. Standing in the crowd, he thinks, those blood envoys are worth a ton of points. Maybe I'll take a few missions when I get back. She wraps up her speech. Due to the attack, this research trip is ending early. All freshmen need to gather at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning to head back to campus. Now, follow your instructors back to the base for some much-needed rest. Back at the base lab, the principal hands him a device. Release your ability. The analyzer will handle the rest. He places his hand on it, and golden lightning immediately surges out, wrapping around the machine. She watches, her mind racing. Did his S-rank power really just mutate straight into an SS rank ability? That's impossible. He started as an E rank. Jumping to S was already crazy rare. Suddenly, the screen flashes. Detection complete. His quirk is Duthian God Thunder, pure natural lightning. It is rank SS. Both Jingming and Principal Lang are straight up shocked. Principal Lang gasps. That Duthian God Thunder really is a SS rank ability. He is still reeling since the power gap at SS is massive. Trained right, this kid could flip the script on the beast battlefield. It has been over 10 years since a SS rank appeared in the Great Xia Kingdom. That is a lifetime for most people. Principal Lang turns to Jingming, beaming with pride and absolute joy. Good. Seriously good job, kid. A double S rank. Jingming, you are incredible. Jingming mutters to himself. Duthian God Thunder. Looks like my power mutated again. But how did this machine even recognize it? Has this ability popped up somewhere before in history? Principal Lang explains that if the system detected it, it obviously existed before, just not in our modern era. It comes from the ancient civilization era. Our tech is built from scavenged analyzers found in old ruins. Jingming nods, saying he totally gets how it works now. He looks at the boy with massive expectations. This means your raw talent might actually match the power of ancient legends. Principal Lang pulls out a special talisman and hands it to Jingming. You do not need to hide your evolution, but do not go flexing it either. This is a protection talisman I made myself. Crush this within 400 kilometers and I will come running. Remember, only use it if you are in real, life-threatening danger. Jingming takes the charm and nods respectfully, saying he understands the weight of it. Then, the man hands him a red vial. This is the S-rank resource promised by the university, a rank 7 boundary breaking pill. Save it for a major breakthrough. I suggest taking it when you are pushing from the peak of rank 5 up to rank 6. Otherwise, you will just waste its potential. Jingming holds the vial, thinking to his system that he does not actually need pills to level up. Then he asks, Principal, can I trade this in for a different S-rank cultivation resource instead? Principal Lang smiles, saying the university definitely won't swap it. However, I will give you special permission to access the Mado University vault. You can trade it for another S-rank resource once we return. Also, for your first place prize from the research trip, it is time to choose a reward. They walk into another room where Jingming tells the artificial intelligence, Ava, to show every lightning system skill above rank A from both the Tin Than and Kim Dai collections. Following his command, Eva instantly pulls up a massive list of high-level lightning skills on the virtual screens. They surround him. The most insane ones are 2 triple S rank skills. First is Destructive Thundercloud, which uses lightning to trigger a natural disaster, making thunderclouds rain down endless strikes. Take note, it requires rank 5 or higher and at least a rank A lightning ability. Then there is Thunder God Descent Judgment. It uses lightning power to summon a storm god to judge every enemy on the field. This one requires rank 6 or above, and you must have at least a rank S lightning ability to learn it. He looks at these top-tier skills with a bit of regret. Double S and triple S skills are tempting, but the level requirements are just too high. I still cannot learn these. I need to be real and pick something I can actually use right now. He swipes through the other screens, carefully hunting for a skill that fits his current power level. After browsing for a bit, he turns back to Principal Lang and says he has chosen this S-rank skill, the Thunder God One Finger. The screen shows the skill details. Thunder God One Finger, rank S. It uses lightning energy to manifest a massive finger belonging to the god of thunder. It launches a devastating attack on the enemy, dealing massive lightning damage. Note that you need to be rank 3 or higher with a rank A ability to learn this. Right. Everything seems to be falling into place perfectly for him. The kid is finding exactly what he needs to level up his game and become a true monster on the battlefield. It is all starting to make sense now as he prepares for the next step. It is a perfect match for him, and on top of everything else, his special power has just undergone another crazy high-level mutation. All of these insane advantages are somehow packed into just one person. If he actually reaches his full potential, humanity is definitely going to gain a peerless, unstoppable powerhouse. Shortly after, inside his private training room, Jingming gives the command. Deep Blue, open up my status panel right now. A detailed info panel pops up before his eyes. Name, Hua Jingming. Level, rank 3 beginner. Ability, Duthian God Thunder. Rank double S. Physical, 20,000. Vitality, 3.38. Spirit, 1,522. Skills, Spearmaster and Heaven Thunder Technique. Beginner rank, Hell Thunder Armor, Beginner, Boxing, Intermediate, Thunder Spear, Advanced. And finally, the Chain Spear Technique. Intermediate rank, Lightning Light, Advanced. Lightning Prison, Intermediate. Gale Lightning, Master Plus. Body Refining, Immortal Thunder Body, Level 4. Energy points, 6,359. He smirks to himself as golden bolts of electricity dance across his hands. 50,000 energy points turned his rank S Purple Heaven Thunder into the rank double S Duthian God Thunder. He notices a huge difference from his old power. This Duthian God Thunder is even more difficult to control. Next up, I need to focus on mastering my control over this quirk. His eyes gleam with a hunger for a triple S rank lightning ability. I cannot wait for that day to come. It is 6 p.m. on the busy base streets. A strange aircraft suddenly appears out of nowhere, catching everyone's attention. Yo, look over there. What kind of ship is that? It looks so cool. No propellers and no jet exhaust in sight. Is that an actual anti-gravity ship from the ancient ruins? Isn't that a major strategic resource? Is some big shot actually arriving at the base right now? This is getting crazy. The disc-shaped craft with its sleek, modern design slowly descends to the ground. Steam hisses loudly as the landing gear hits the pavement. The hatch slides open and a mysterious figure finally steps down. A man dressed in all black, wearing a fedora with a sinister smirk, jumps down to the ground. He calls out, "Jingming, I am here." The arrival of this stranger sends the crowd into a frenzy as they whisper to each other in total confusion. Wait, what? Who is this guy? Should we report this to base security? The mysterious man smirks, lightly touching the brim of his hat. It is better if as few people as possible know I am here. With that, he snaps his fingers. Instantly, the crowd looks like their memories were just wiped clean. They turn away and start chatting about everyday stuff. Like, hey, did you see that new movie recently? That one? Hey, what are we eating for dinner tonight? The man smiles, totally satisfied with the result. Meanwhile, at the base detention center, fanatical screams echo from inside a dark cell. Let me out. The angel will never forgive you people. You are dreaming if you think you will ever get any intel from me. A convict in a bright orange jumpsuit, chained up and losing his mind, starts screaming at the top of his lungs. He keeps howling that the great angel is coming to save all his loyal followers. The Security Bureau's intel chief, a high-rank psychic, gives his report to Principal Lang with a really serious face. These cultist freaks from the Destiny sect are way too stubborn, and we haven't squeezed a single useful thing out of them. She calmly replies that she gets it. Everyone's worked hard, so they should go take a break. The prisoner sneers from behind the bars, telling them they're total idiots and that if he were them, he wouldn't waste his energy. Another guy pipes up, saying even the intel team failed, so they just have to wait for the big bosses. Principal Lang reassures him not to worry, because the experts from HQ should be arriving any minute now. Right on cue, that mysterious dude in black strolls into the hallway. You can literally feel invisible waves of energy pulsing through the air. Principal Lang instantly picks up on this powerful and familiar vibe. She narrows her eyes, recognizing the aura, while the man tips his hat slightly. In a deep voice, he apologizes for the wait. Principal Lang gasps, calling him Lord Liu, shocked that he actually showed up in person. Liu Jishan says the Destiny sect hasn't been seen in over 60 years, so he had to handle it. She's stunned, thinking about how this A-rank psychic is one of the few true martial saints left. But she wonders if this mess is even worth his time. Liu doesn't care though, and he heads straight toward the interrogation cell. His eyes glow with a weird purple light as he demands the truth. He asks the prisoner point blank if he's the big boss of the Destiny sect. Crushed by his massive psychic pressure, the prisoner's eyes go blank as he admits he's just an archbishop. Liu keeps pushing, asking what their real goal is for this mission. He asks about moles in the universities. The guy robotically answers that they plan to kill the freshmen from 3 schools, but only manage to infiltrate Jincheng University to make their grand announcement. 10 minutes later, Liu Jishan walks back out. He explains to Principal Lang that the Archbishop's memories were tampered with by another psychic. The guy's out cold and can't spill any more of the important secrets. Based on what he found, this cult has an even bigger scheme cooking. He's sure the higher-ups will move soon. He then mentions his actual reason for coming, closing the cult case for now. Now, there's another issue regarding Hua Jingming's latest ability evolution. Where is the kid? I need to have a little chat with him. Principal Lang realizes Lord Liu definitely had an ulterior motive. A bit later in the guest room, she calls Hua Jingming over to meet their VIP. He asks if she called for him, and she just gestures for him to sit. She introduces him to Commissioner Liu Jishan, a heavy hitter from the National Council. Jingming is totally caught off guard. He can't believe there was someone else in the room that he didn't even notice. Then Liu Jishan turns around with a surprisingly friendly smile. Hey there. But suddenly, Jingming gets the feeling that something's about to go south. Out of nowhere, a terrifying mental pressure slams into him, making him feel like he's drowning in total darkness. His body locks up, and golden lightning sparks fly as he tries to resist. He's gasping for air and dripping with sweat, barely able to stay upright after that sneak attack. Sitting back in his chair, his heart is still pounding like crazy. He's only ever seen these martial saints on the internet. He never imagined that in real life, he wouldn't even be able to handle a single look from one. Liu turns back and gives him some props, saying it's rare for a level 3 ability user to survive his gaze. He tells Jingming his willpower is actually legit. Jingming keeps it humble, telling the commissioner that he only survived because the older man went easy on him. Liu smiles and explains that while there are a few S-rank geniuses every year, there have been fewer than 50 SS rankers recorded in the last 200 years. The ones who survive become the ultimate protectors of humanity. He hopes the kid can join their ranks and promises that the government is going to give him all the backup he needs. He shows him a psychic seal that can create a mental shield for protection. A mysterious purple mark starts glowing right in the palm of Liu's hand. Before he can blink, the purple mark zips from Liu's hand straight into his forehead. Liu stumbles a bit, explaining that this soul mark is an SS rank psychic technique he developed himself. He says he's giving the kid a personal upgrade. In the future, even a high-level psychic would have a nightmare of a time trying to break through that shield. Once it's done, Liu looks pretty wiped out from the effort. Principal Lang chimes in, reminding him that the commissioner just went through a lot of trouble on his behalf. She asks why he hasn't said thanks yet, so Jingming quickly bows and shows his gratitude to the commissioner. Liu just waves him off, saying the council made the call, so no thanks needed. He just wants the kid to get strong and take down as many enemies as possible for the country. Principal Lang smiles and tells him that there's now a heavy-duty barrier protecting his mind. It's basically an unbreakable fortress in his head. She explains that even rank 8 grandmasters would beg for a mental mark like that, yet he just got one like it was nothing at all. He cockily replies that it makes sense since he's Mado University's top student. Principal Lang just laughs, telling him he's definitely not the humble type. She tells him the national tournament is coming up next March and she's counting on him. Jingming is shocked, reminding her that he's still just a freshman. She gets serious, telling him not to even think about slacking off since she's already reserved a spot for him. He's got a few months to level up. Jingming clenches his fist with a look of pure determination. He's down for it, actually looking forward to crushing the geniuses from all the other big schools. 3 days later at Mado University, a girl with platinum blonde hair stands in the crowd, staring at the sky and waiting for Jingming. High above, a massive airship slowly descends onto the campus while the student body cheers. As Jingming and the squad step off the ship, they spot the girl waiting for them. He gives her a wave and shouts a greeting to Su Xuan. Su Xuan waves back, while Tong Thu Van runs up to say hi. She tells her it's been way too long, and Su Xuan looks totally relieved to see them. She's just glad everyone's safe. Tong Thu Van grabs her hand, saying they only made it through because of the medicine she gave them. Without it, things would have gotten messy in that cave. Su Xuan brags a bit, saying of course it worked since she made it, then leads them off to a celebratory dinner. Let's go, time to head out. Tong Q-Yun asks all surprised, Yo, senior, you paying? Chu Xuan doesn't blink. If I say it's my treat, it's my treat. By the way, did you bring back those rare plants I asked for? Hua Jingming's like, obviously. I got the goods right here. And I brought a ton of them. Not sure you can even handle this much. Watching from afar, Principal Lang chuckles. That kid Jingming. He really knows how to work a room. Still, strong parents usually pop out kids with insane powers. So, honestly, having a few extra partners isn't exactly a bad thing in this world. He sighs, staring off with a bit of regret. Back in the day, nobody my age could even touch me. I was on top. And the result? Here I am, still single and lonely at 30 years old. Over at the villa, Chu Xuan is absolutely floored looking at the massive pile of rare spirit herbs Jingming brought back. Whoa. Did you guys literally loot every single rare plant in that entire demon cave or something? Jingming shrugs it off. It was nothing. Most of those awakened heroes aren't even strong enough to make it to the center of the cave. If I stayed a bit longer, I could have grabbed way more. Chu Xuan just sighs. Great, looks like I'm gonna be busy again. Jingming stands up. All right then, I'm heading out. Need to hit the resource room to trade in for that S-rank cultivation gear Capital University promised me. Scene cuts to the Mado University Resource Center, a grand, old-school building. Inside, Jingming gives the order. Eva, list every S-rank resource I can trade for using this rank 7 breakthrough pill. Eva chirps back, coming right up. Suddenly, a dozen holographic screens pop into existence all around him. Jingming is totally stunned. Man, that is a ton of options. Ava, out of all this stuff, which one will actually maximize my control over my lightning abilities? A blue holographic screen slides right in front of him, displaying the info, S, rank Thunder Realm Pass. With this pass, You can enter the hidden Thunder Realm in Hedong City, Jiangnam Province, for some high-level training. Jingming frowns. Hedong City? That's less than 100 kilometers away from home. I've literally never heard of any hidden Thunder Realm existing around there before. Eva explains the Thunder Realm popped up in Chang'er Town 87 years ago. Once the Thunder Martial Arts Dojo took control, they put the whole place under total lockdown, meaning you absolutely need a special pass to get in. So, normal people have no clue it exists. He asks, "Oh, I see. Are there monsters in there?" Eva replies, "Yes, and most of them have mastered some form of lightning control." Jingming grins, looking satisfied. Not bad at all. All right, then I'm definitely picking this pass for my S-rank resource. Just then, his phone starts buzzing. Hello, am I speaking with Vice President Hua Jingming? Jingming asks what the deal is, and the caller starts explaining. It's like this. Our club is putting together a social mixer this afternoon. While he's on the phone, he thinks back to a few days ago when he followed Senior Liu Ming's advice. He joined the Meteor Club and ended up as vice president. Didn't expect the work to pile up this fast. He tells the caller, "Got it, I'll be there," then hangs up. Staring at his phone, he thinks, actually, this social gathering might be pretty cool. Getting cultivators from different departments to share their trade secrets makes learning way easier. Yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. As soon as he arrives, his master gasps. Jingming, you hit rank 3 already? Jingming just gives a little smirk and replies, "Yeah, I broke through during that research trip." His teacher claps him on the back, stunned. How do you make reaching rank 3 sound like grabbing a snack? It shouldn't be that easy. If you keep this up, you'll be a rank 7 grandmaster before the semester's even over, and you graduate. He throws an arm around his star pupil's shoulder. Let's hit the gym. I need to see what kind of crazy changes your body went through after absorbing that god's blood. Down in the training hall, Jingming releases his full power. Massive streaks of golden lightning start dancing wildly around his body while his teacher observes from a safe distance. The man is absolutely floored. Wait, what is happening here? Isn't the divine lightning supposed to be a purple-blue color? Why did it change? It's not just the look. Either the core energy itself feels completely different. Jingming just stays chill and explains, "Wait, didn't Vice Principal Lang mention it? Master, my ability actually evolved into SS rank primordial divine lightning." His teacher is left standing there, totally speechless. He starts stammering, "An ability evolution from S rank straight to SS? No wonder the vice principal called me yesterday and said you were going to give me a massive surprise." After finally catching his breath, he gives a warning. "Look, evolving is awesome, but the difficulty of controlling an SS rank ability is way harder than an S rank. You need to put in some serious work." Jingming nods respectfully. "I get it. I actually traded for a Thunder Realm pass. Is there anything specific I should prep before I head out?" His teacher nods in agreement. The Thunder Realm is honestly the perfect place for lightning types like us to train and level up. As for what to watch out for, I'll give you the rundown after I finish checking out your physical condition. Activate your Thunder mode. Jingming grins confidently. "All right, Master, check this out." And just like that, a massive wave of golden energy suddenly wraps around him. He undergoes a total transformation. His hair turns spiky and gold, his eyes glow, and violent yellow lightning bolts start surging across his entire body. His teacher is impressed. Not bad at all. Your indestructible body foundation has been seriously buffed. It looks like you've hit high tier rank 8, and there's even a hint of a Beast King bloodline in there too. Still in his transformed state, Jingming thinks to himself, "Wow, no wonder my physical strength alone can match an S-rank Keelan." So this is the reason why. The teacher says, "Take a quick breather. I'm going to call over an opponent for you to spar with. Only some real combat will actually show us what your body can handle now." He starts going over his options. Dong Yue is high rank 2. Ziwei is only early rank 3. And Liu Ming is still recovering. None of those 3 students will work for this. Honestly, it feels like this junior brother Jingming might already be stronger than all his seniors at the academy. 10 minutes later, a guy wearing a brown shirt walks into the room. The teacher says, "All right, he's here." A huge, muscular senior named Zhongshan from the Weapons Academy enters, scratching his head in total confusion. Dean? I haven't even messed up lately, so why is this big show-off looking for me again today?" The teacher just smiles to calm him down. "Don't be so tense. It's really no big deal. I just want you to have a pure physical sparring session with my disciple here, Hua Jingming." Zhongshan looks at the smaller Jingming and asks skeptically, "Wait, a pure physical brawl? Dean, Wouldn't that just be straight up bullying the poor kid? The teacher just shrugs calmly and says, "It's fine. Just use your full strength, and I'll be right here watching from the sidelines." Zhongshan cracks his knuckles, grinning at Jingming. "All right then. Let's do this. Little bro, since the dean said go all out, I'm not going to hold back." The teacher turns to the man standing next to him. "Old Fu, place your bets." Old Fuck says Jingming is the GOAT overall, but physically, Zhongshan is a straight-up beast who should take it. The teacher squints, totally disagreeing. Not so fast. Zhongshan is a peak, a rank 3, 2 levels above Jingming, but the insane power-ups Jingming has found, they are way beyond anything you can even imagine. Right after that, Zhongshan roars, morphing into a massive werewolf with gray fur and blue eyes. Pure A-class transformation. Meanwhile, Jingming just stands there, ready for the smoke. Zhongshan thinks, this kid is the favorite of the big bosses. I better pull my punches. It would be a bad look if I actually broke the golden boy. Watch out, kid. Werewolf Zhongshan howls and lunges forward with a massive bone-crushing punch, but his face shifts instantly to pure, unfiltered shock. He stumbles back, totally shook. What is going on here? I am a peak, rank 3 beast. I even used my A-class boost. Even holding back, this should have been a total blowout. Jingming looks at him and asks, "Senior, you not going all out?" Zhongshan starts sweating. He thinks, okay, I totally underestimated this guy. Zhongshan lets out a massive howl, going full power now. Against a serious opponent, Jingming just smirks. This time, Zhongshan charges like a freaking bullet. But Jingming blocks the attack like it is nothing. Then he rains down a storm of punches, each hit landing like a sledgehammer. The teacher watches and analyzes. Jingming's blood flow is 1.3 times faster than Zhongshan's. Must be that mysterious phoenix blood. In terms of raw power, they are dead even. He barks an order. Jingming, activate thunder mode. Zhongshan panics, begging him. Thunder mode? Dean, let us not go that far, okay? Golden lightning starts flickering around Jingming, making Zhongshan freak out. I am already getting totally dominated here. If he goes thunder mode, it is going to be a straight-up massacre. The giant wolf looks at Jingming with puppy eyes. Junior, go easy on me next time? Pretty please? Jingming hits thunder mode, hair turning gold as he smiles. No chance. Minutes later, werewolf Zhongshan is just a rug on the floor, tongue hanging out, totally spent. I am done. I really cannot do this anymore. Jingming powers down, kneels, and hands him a potion. Teacher just got inspired to buff a new skill, so let us call it. Thanks for the workout, senior. Zhongshan takes the potion, feeling grateful. Thanks. Damn. If I see anyone on the forum saying you are a fraud, I am going to be the first one to shut them down. Jingming asks old Fook. Could be hours. Could be days. Who knows? Right then, Jingming's phone starts buzzing like crazy. He grabs it to check the screen. It is Principal Lang. Jingming, the crew from Capital University just landed. They brought the original S-rank Thunder God's finger technique manual too. Get down to the library and grab it. Jingming is like, Principal Lang, you mean right now? She just says, forget it, I am coming to pick you up myself. Boom. A glowing gold portal rips open in midair and Principal Lang steps out right in front of his face. She grabs his shoulder and suddenly Jingming is getting sucked into a wormhole. He vanishes from the gym, leaving everyone else standing there totally stunned. A split second later, they are in some fancy lounge where a guy is chilling on a sofa. Principal Lang introduces him as Professor Chen Lam from Capital University. This is Jingming, our S-rank star from Meido University. The kid bows respectfully and says, pleasure to meet you, Professor Chen. Chen just nods. Principal Lang adds that the guy is a level 7 grandmaster who has totally mastered that Thunder God technique. He is staying for 2 weeks. You better pick his brain while he is around. Jingming nods, saying he is totally on it. I get it, he tells the professor. Inside, he is thinking Capital University really went all out. A secret manual plus a personal coach? Too bad for them, I can just auto-level this thing instantly. Professor, I am probably going to be a massive headache for you these next 2 weeks. Professor Chen just laughs it off. No big deal, kid. I am old buddies with your teacher, Duong Tran Thien. If you need anything clarified, just swing by his place. After the meeting, Jingming sprints over to the Liao Qing Club hangout. He bursts into the room looking a little stressed out. Sorry I'm late, guys. Just had a mountain of stuff to deal with today. Immediately, everyone turns their heads. Yo, look, it is Vice President Jingming. Sup, Vice Prez? Welcome back. Jingming thinks to himself, man, a big club like this has a crazy amount of people. Some guy with purple hair waves him over. Jingming, sit here. Level 3 already? At this rate, the guild is probably going to make you the next big boss in no time. He sits next to Vice President Du Luong Bin and says, "Pass, not interested. What is the plan for today?" Bin says it is about Heaven's mandate cult missions. Those losers actually dared to attack the Freshman Alliance from all three schools. They have a total death wish. You taking the contract or what? Jingming's eyes go ice cold. You bet I am in. Another guy stands up and starts shouting that the Heaven's Mandate cult has risen from the ashes, and the government just officially issued an extermination order. Right now, the school has posted a bunch of cult-related missions. I am really hoping you guys all step up and join the fight enthusiastically. He turns to Jingming. I know you are definitely taking one. If you want to squad up for this thing, just let me know. Jingming just smiles and shakes his head. Thanks, but I roll solo. He stares at the screen for a second before finally hitting accept. I gotta master that Thunder God finger first. An S-tier skill makes things way safer. Right after that, he headed straight to Professor Tran's place. The two sat face to face. Hua Jingming played it humble and said, "Professor Tran, I read up on the Thunder God finger last night, but some of it makes zero sense." Tran was blown away. "You read it that fast? You are a beast. Just what I expected from the #1 student at Mado University. Ask away. I will tell you everything." He kicks things off by asking about the guidebook's take on syncing up with world lightning. Like, how exactly are you supposed to blend those cosmic sparks with your own inner thunder? It is all about finding that perfect frequency. Master Tran breaks it down. You already know your heaven thunder stuff, which is a start, but the Thunder God finger? That requires way more focus. We are talking tighter energy and some seriously tricky shape-shifting vibes. Shu Jingming nods along. I am feeling you, Master Tran. Crystal clear. Now, let us dive into the next piece of this puzzle. 3 hours later, Master Tran gives him a solid pat on the back. You have got a real gift, kid. You have basically mastered the theory. Now comes the grind, making your spirit and your superpower play nice together in total sync. Back in my day, it took me over 10 days to hit this level. Jingming bows. Big thanks, Master. You are the legend. Jingming shuts his eyes and drops the command. Level up. A status window pops into view, showing his Thunder God finger skill evolving from basic to something way more epic. Master Tran turns back. Give that finger strike a shot. I will spot your mistakes. Jingming just smirks to himself. Mistakes? What mistakes? I have already got this whole thing downloaded and ready to fire. Jingming tries to play it cool. Hey, Master Tran, maybe I should just go practice solo before I show off? I do not want to waste your afternoon. But the old man just waves it off. Do not sweat it, kid. It will not take long. Reluctantly, Jingming sighs. Fine, let us do this then. At the gym, Jingming hits his stance. Right hand sky high, index finger pointing to the heavens. Lightning energy starts swirling around him like a storm waiting to break loose. Violent gold sparks dance around, looking absolutely lethal. Master Tran watches with a proud grin, thinking to himself, not bad at all. That opening stance? Spot on. Seriously, it is basically perfect. Most top students struggle with that stance for 2 months straight. He keeps an eye on the kid as he moves to phase 2. Wow, Jingming actually pulled off the cosmic sync. Even the best prodigy at Capital University needs 4 months for this. But here comes the killer part. There is no way this kid can actually do the next step. Boom. A massive lightning bolt drops from the sky right onto Jingming's finger, syncing up perfectly with his own energy flow. That golden pillar of electricity lights up the whole sky, shaking the ground with pure, terrifying power. Master Tran is paralyzed, sweat dripping down his face. He can't believe his eyes. The Thunder God finger? He actually pulled it off? This should not be physically possible. Suddenly, Jingming panics. Master Tran, I cannot turn it off. The sparks are going wild, shooting out in every direction. It is like the energy has a mind of its own now. A massive finger of raw lightning dives straight for a nearby building. Master Tran snaps into action, his hands flying into a series of complex seals to stop the carnage. He blasts a wave of blue energy to stop the disaster. Screaming, he fires a high-voltage blue lightning bolt from his own finger to intercept Jingming's out-of-control attack. The two energies collide mid-air, causing a massive explosion that sends electric sparks flying everywhere. Once the smoke clears, Master Tran is still shaking from the raw power he just felt. That energy spike was insane. He really did it, the full Thunder God finger. He looks over at Jingming. From now on, kid, you just need to work on your throttle. Control is everything. If that blast had actually landed, this entire block would be nothing but a smoking crater right now. Jingming breathes a sigh of relief, clutching the manual. Man, good thing you were here, Master. I guess I have mastered the finger now. Here, you can have this secret scroll back. Master Tran takes the scroll, his brain basically melting from shock. Jingming just smiles. All right, I am gonna go grind some more solo. Catch you later. And just like that, he is gone. Master Tran stands there like a statue, watching the kid walk away. He is still holding the scroll, and his other hand is literally shaking. Old Man Yang's new disciple is a total monster. No wonder he lost that freshman competition. If you were not already an S-class at Mado, I'd be stealing you for Capital University in a heartbeat. Meanwhile, out on the streets, Jingming strolls down the sidewalk, thinking it over. The power of that finger strike is absolutely nuts. Low-tier level 5 supers would not stand a chance against that kind of heat. But the drawback is real. One shot drains half my divine thunder stash. He pulls out his phone. Hey Eva, open up the item shop for me. I need some energy recovery pills. Eva pings back instantly. Got it. As he is walking, a familiar voice shouts from behind him, Yo, Jingming. Jingming spins around to see Song Chi-yun running up, totally out of breath. What are you doing here? I just saw a massive lightning blast over by the villas. I figured it was you, so I came looking. As they walk, she looks at him with pure curiosity. So, what kind of crazy new skill did you learn this time? Jingming just grins. An S-class Thunder God finger for that upcoming cult mission. Q-Yun's eyes go wide, her cheeks flushing pink with pure excitement. You are taking on the cult? What is the difficulty? Jingming keeps it casual, just a standard S-rank mission targeting one of their main branch offices. Her face falls. S-rank? Man, there is no way I can tag along for that. I guess I will just stay back at school and cheer you on. Seeing her disappointment, he asks, What about you? No missions? She sighs. I want to, but I have not found the right squad to roll with yet. Go find Sister Ran or Su Swan. I think they are both pretty solid. Q-Yun's eyes light up instantly. You are right. I am going to go track them down right now. Come with me, she says, grabbing his hand and dragging him off. Fine, fine. I actually need to talk to her about some medical supplies anyway. Tanning City, Mushi Cafe. Inside, a group is waiting at a table. A girl with purple hair taps her foot impatiently. Hey, Captain. Where is this Mado University kid? The blonde guy stays chill. Relax. We said 8:30. It is not even time yet. Just wait. Since when did our public security team get so desperate for help anyway? Who is the new guy? The captain answers. His name is Su Jingming. He is 19, a freshman. The whole group freezes. A freshman? Are you kidding me? Did Mado mess up? Sending a rookie here is basically a death sentence. For real. This has to be a joke. The blonde guy cuts in. Let me finish. Jingming is an S-class talent at level 3. In a real fight, his power is actually peak level 3. Everyone loses it. What the hell? A freshman who is already that savage? How is that even possible? Total genius. So when he gets here, act professional. Right then, the bell chimes and Jingming walks through the door. He smiles. Hey, sorry if I kept you guys waiting. The blonde guy jumps up to shake hands. No way, we just got here. Let me introduce the team. I am Tai Ju, B-class strength type, peak level 3. This is Xiang Shan, B-class support, mid-level 3. And our edgy girl over here is Mi Chuang Dong, a high tier 3 fire user, and Tun Non, a high tier 3 mentalist, and the smart-looking kid in glasses. They are part of the elite squad. Intros are over. Taiku cuts right to the chase. Everyone is here, so let us get down to business and stay focused on the mission at hand. I will present the clues we found on the Destiny sect. Thanks for the intel. Jingming sits as 3D holograms flicker to life, revealing 2 targets linked to the sect. Specifically, we are looking at 2 people. Chu Hao, the president of Hosa, and Lan Shuang, the CEO of Blue Sea Tech. The plan is simple. Both of these men are tied to the Destiny sect in Tannin. We snatch them and let a mentalist handle the interrogation to get answers. That is how we will find their secret branch in the city. Taiku warns that Lan Shuang is going to be a tough nut to crack. So the plan is to grab Hao first. Kid, just follow our lead tomorrow. Jingming frowns at the split targets. Why not hit them both at the same time? Wouldn't it be safer and faster to split up? He stands up, pointing at Taiku with total confidence. Seriously? Just leave Lan Shuang to me. You guys go find the Hosa president. Taiku scoffed. S-rank or not, kid, you are overconfident. Facing a tier 4 is basically a death wish. Chuangdong chimed in to warn him. Lan Shuang has a tier 4 bodyguard. That guy is no joke. You cannot take him on by yourself. We grab Hao first, then hit the second target together. Don't worry, I got this. The girl snaps as Jingming stays firm. Do you even understand the situation? Taiku sighs and hands over a USB drive. Fine. Since you are that stubborn, I will let you go play the lone wolf for this mission. Here is the 3D data on their corporation. Jingming smirks. No faith in S ranks? I guess I will just have to show off some real skill then. Later that night, Jingming sits alone in a dark room. Staring at the 3D map on his EVA terminal, he mutters to himself. 5,362 sensors and 51 elite superpowered patrol teams. This is heavy. His eyes go ice cold. Lan Swang actually turned this entire tech park into a fortress tighter than a high-security military base. Suddenly, his phone on the floor buzzes with a sharp, loud beep. It is a message from Taiku. Jingming, I have arranged a 20-man Spec Ops team to back up your play. They are all yours to command. Jingming sighs, totally unimpressed. I appreciate the help, but honestly, those guys will probably just get in my way when things get real. The next day at the massive Blue Sea Tech Park, Jingming sips tea at an outdoor cafe. He whispers into his radio. Captain Vuong, what is the status on recon? Vuong Quang, a peak Tier 2 special agent disguised as a regular salaryman, radios back immediately. Commander, our guys have swept the area several times, but we still cannot find a single hole in the security system. Jingming lowers his eyes, lost in serious thought. I did not want to go loud, but I guess I am crashing the gates today. Suddenly, a familiar girl's voice interrupts his train of thought. Jingming. It is Lam Thon Lone, his old high school class president. She looks totally shocked. No way. It really is you, right? What are you doing here? Jingming is stunned. Small world. I totally forgot you were going to university here in Tan Ninh. This is a crazy coincidence. Lone asks if he is on vacation. Jingming just smirks at her. Something like that. I wanted to check out the tech park, but they locked me out. She smiles, offering to help. My uncle was actually invited to a tech expo inside today. I will get him to bring you along with us. Jingming acts a bit hesitant, but Lone just waves it off. Don't worry about it. He just needs to say one word and you are in. Jingming gives a soft smile. Thanks, I appreciate it. Lone giggles. You are still calling me class president? Seriously? You never change. Seizing the golden opportunity, Jingming whispers into his radio. Let's move. I did not expect things to take such a lucky turn, but we are in. Tell the Spec Ops team to wait for my signal. Thanks to his old friend, he successfully makes it into the inner courtyard of the park. Uncle Lam turns to them both. The CEO is busy and won't be out for a while. I have got friends to meet, so you kids explore away. Lone nods politely. Thanks, Uncle. Jingming thinks to himself, great, let that coward come to me. It saves me the trouble of hunting him down. Once the uncle leaves, Lone asks if he isn't awakened now. Jingming nods his head to confirm it. Yeah. Her eyes show a mix of sadness and awe. I am seriously jealous of you. Becoming an awakened in 6 months? I am still stuck at the bottom and cannot break through. Suddenly, his phone starts ringing like crazy. Ring, ring, ring. Sorry, Lone, I really need to take this call. Give me a second. He ducks into the shadows to answer. Taiku is frantic on the other end. Kid, did you find Lan Swang yet? We have a problem. The Hosa members vanished into thin air. Lan Swang is our only lead left. Do not let him slip away. Jingming frowns. Is he trying to run too? Silence. Taiku panics. Hello? Jingming? Talk to me? What is happening over there? Jingming snaps back to reality and realizes the situation is urgent. He stares at his phone, his voice cold and steady. Do not worry. It is fine. I found him. Back at the base, Chuang Dong asks for an update. Taiku just looks at his phone. He says he found the target, but I don't know the status. We are heading to the tech park immediately to provide backup. We cannot lose this lead. Jingming turns back to Lone with a deadly serious face. Class president, take your friends and hide in a corner right now. I have got business to handle. She stares, totally confused. Hide? What for? Ignoring her shock, Jingming walks forward, his eyes glowing with intent. Actually, I am here for a very different reason. Not far away, Uncle Lam is shaking hands with the CEO of Blue Sea Tech. Lan Swang, my man, it has been way too long. Good to see you. When are you going to hang with your old friends? Lan Swang sneers. I have been busy with official business in this building. No time for games. Out of nowhere, Jingming's roar shook the whole place, freezing Lan Shuang and his guards. Lan Shuang of the Destiny sect, who are you surrendering to? Jingming raised his hand. announcing to the stunned crowd that the Jinling Public Security Bureau's investigation linked Blue Sea Tech's Lan Shuang to the Destiny sect. Everyone not involved, clear out right now. If you choose to keep protecting Lan Shuang, you will be treated exactly like a member of the Destiny sect. The crowd began to murmur in total panic, faces full of shock. Did Lan Shuang really join that crazy cult? Is this actually happening? No way, this is insane. The Public Security Bureau is actually here, so there is no way this is a lie. Right then, the massive bodyguard Wu Hang stepped in front of Lan Shuang, smirking. Sorry, kid, but I only know that I am the personal bodyguard for Boss Lan. I do not know anything about some Destiny sect. Is the Bureau so short-staffed they had to send a level 3 newbie brat like you down here? The crowd started buzzing again. Is Jingming really just a level 3 beginner? That cannot be right. Are top universities really such monsters that they can train a student to level 3 in less than one single semester? Jingming calmly reached out, and a floating device appeared. He gave a cold, hard order. It looks like you are also a part of this Destiny sect. Fine, I will just take you both down. Eva, start recording the mission. The mechanical sphere chirped that Eva had received the order. Hearing those arrogant words, Wu Hang roared, veins popping in his arms as he swung a massive heavy sword. Take me down? Who gave a little brat like you the guts to talk to me like that? He charged with pure killing intent, screaming at the top of his lungs, Die! Wu Hang leapt high, slamming his sword down with a burst of glowing red energy. Blood rot slash. The ground cracked open as everyone scrambled back in fear. It is over. Master Wu is attacking, and he is a mid-level 4 powerhouse. Master Wu is just way too strong. This stone floor is hard as level D alloy, yet he split it like it was nothing. But Jingming just casually stepped back, dodging the blast. Wu Hang slammed his sword down, growling. Your reflexes are quick, kid. You dodged one, but do you really think you can dodge the second strike? Jingming just gave a cold smirk as lightning started crackling around his body. Dodge? There is absolutely no need to do that. I have already measured your true ability. As soon as he spoke, Jingming exploded with blinding lightning power, turning into a streak of yellow electricity that launched forward like a rocket. Seeing that, Wu Hang broke into a cold sweat, completely terrified. Is this deification? Is this not the power that only the God-blood envoys in the cult are supposed to master? Wait, that is not right. This is not deification. There are no physical mutations like the ones seen in those immortal deified monsters. Jingming closed the gap in a blink, his killing intent filling the air. If you want to be stubborn and stupid, then you can just go straight to hell. A piercing screech ripped through the air as Jingming swung his hand, unleashing a razor-sharp bolt of lightning. Thump, the strike blasted right through Wu Hang's chest. The bodyguard's body, with a massive hole in his torso, slammed into the bloody ground, leaving the crowd absolutely terrified. People stood there with their mouths wide open, whispering in fear. He is way too strong. He actually killed Master Wu in a single heartbeat. Qing Luan, was Jingming really your classmate in high school? Qing Luan wiped away a cold sweat. Yeah, and honestly, I am just as confused as you are right now. He is just growing way too fast. Lan Shuang watched the whole thing, his face dripping with cold sweat as he backed away in total panic. Since when did the Public Security Bureau have a monster like this? Not letting his prey escape, Jingming threw his hand out, summoning a lightning cage. Trying to run? It is way too late for that. Blazing bolts of electricity shot up from the ground, forming a cage that trapped Lan Shuang inside. Jingming started walking toward him, slow and steady. He looked at Lan Shuang with ice-cold eyes and gave a sharp warning. Wu Hang is dead. You better not try anything stupid right now. If you do, I cannot guarantee I will hand you over for questioning in one piece. Lan Shuang gritted his teeth, forced a desperate smile, and said he never expected the Bureau to have someone as bloodthirsty as him. Suddenly, Lan Shuang's face went pale. Wait, what? What are you doing? Without a word, Jingming slammed a lightning sphere straight into his chest. Lan Shuang instantly foamed at the mouth and passed out cold on the floor. Seeing the brutal scene, the guests started panicking and screaming to be let out. What is going on here? The Destiny sect guy is caught, so why can we not leave yet? Seriously, we are not cult members. Let us out of here. Suddenly, security agents in black suits and sunglasses rushed in to get the crowd under control. They blocked the exits, announcing in a firm voice that until this investigation is cleared up, nobody leaves. Anyone trying to force their way out will be treated as a member of the Destiny sect. Everyone was backed into a corner, faces full of worry and silence, while the security agents kept laying down the law. The Public Security Bureau won't arrest law-abiding citizens, but we also won't let any criminals slip through the cracks. The scene shifts over to the Blue Sea Tech Park. Rapid footsteps clicked on the floor as the tactical squad rushed in for backup. Looking at the quiet, orderly scene, one patrol officer was confused. Everything is calm, and there are no casualties at all. Looks like the mission failed. Tai Ku ran up, clicking his tongue. Damn it, all our hard work just went right down the drain. I really thought we could catch one of them and follow their trail to the Destiny Sect branch. Are we actually too late to do anything? Sun Yan asked nervously if Lan Shuang had escaped, but the officer shook his head. No, we have already taken over Blue Sea Tech. The scene is secure and Lan Shuang is in custody. Tai Ku yelled in shock. No way. If Lan Shuang is caught, why is there not a single scratch on any of you guys? The officer just scratched his head, looking totally confused. By the time we got here, Officer Jingming had already handled everything. We are just here for the cleanup crew. Tai Ku's whole team went pale. What? Tai Ku stammered. Wait, did he not have a mid-level 4 bodyguard with him? The officer just nodded calmly. Yeah, he took care of all of them. Right then, Tai Ku saw the charred body of the bodyguard Wu Hang lying in a pool of blood with a massive hole through his chest. Tai Ku leaned down to check the wound, breaking into a cold sweat. Jingming actually killed a mid-level 4 powerhouse? I thought he just chased him off. Killing someone is way harder than just winning a fight. Plus, this was a one-shot kill. I totally underestimated those S-rank students from Meido University. It is a good thing I did not get on his bad side earlier. Tai Ku stood up and walked over to where Jingming was standing. Captain Tai, you finally made it. Tai Ku gave a polite smile. Jingming, thanks for all your hard work today. Yo, you really saved our butts back there. Total game changer. Drinks are on me once we finish. Kan Min just shoved his hands in his pockets, glaring at a bound Lan Shuang. Save the happy hour for later. Let's grill these punks and find that cult's hideout address first. Tun and Gon did a psychic brain dive on Lan Shuang and reported back. Their branch is tucked away in the Tun Nin City suburbs. 200 cultists, 3 level 4 masters, 1 mid-tier big shot, all blood messengers, plus 8 level 3s and a bunch of grunts. Kan Min's eyes practically glowed with hype. He flashed a wicked smirk. Those blood messengers have been busy. Finally, a real payday. Each messenger is basically a walking jackpot of ability points. Tai Ku looked worried. Yo, Hua, that's a lot of power users. Maybe we should call in some backup before we get wrecked? Kan Min just waved him off. Nah, I got this. We're burning daylight. Let's move out right now. Cut to the crew trekking through a thick mountain forest trail. They stop at a clearing. Ton Nun whispers, the cult's hideout is right under our noses. You won't see squat with your eyes. Just chill and open your minds. I'm sharing my vision now. The team nodded. Copy that. Kan Min felt the psychic buzz. Man, mental powers are actually pretty cracked. I definitely need to hit the library and research this later. Hope my lightning can do that trick someday. Suddenly, a massive metal gate hidden in the cliffside popped into view. Tai Ku ducked behind a tree. Tu Dong, use your fire! Is there any way to blast this gate or smash the wall? Truong Dong gave it a hard look. Tough luck. Kan Min popped a level 3 energy pill into his mouth. Step aside. Let me take a crack at it. Tai Ku sighed. Sorry to dump this on you again, Hua. We were useless against Lan Shuang, and now we're leaning on you for this too. Our elite level 3 teams look like total jokes compared to an S-rank student from Meido University. Kan Min stepped forward and unleashed Thor's finger. Lightning went wild as a massive gold bolt slammed down like a meteor. Boom! The heavy metal gate shattered into a million pieces. The shockwave sent dirt and rocks flying everywhere, nearly knocking Tai Ku and Truong Dong right off their feet behind the trees. Tai Ku clung to a tree, totally freaked out. No way am I dreaming. Is this really the kind of power a level 3 should have? Kan Min blew the static off his fingertips with a cocky grin. Man, that felt good. First time really letting Thor's finger loose without Teacher Chan Lam ruining the fun. No more regrets. He snatched up his spear and charged toward the opening. Yo, Captain Tai, the gate's trashed. I'm heading in first. Ava, combat mode on. Before the words even landed, Kan Min and his robot drone vanished into the dark underground tunnel. Outside, Tai Ku went full beast mode, turning into a half-leopard. Block the exits. Don't let a single one of these cultists slip away. The rest of you, with me! Inside the base, the cultists were losing their minds. One priest screamed, Stay focused! Grab your weapons and fight! The mob roared back in a frenzy. Listen to Priest Wang. The angel is eternal. The angel will grant us his power. Exactly, Wang said, calming the crowd. Relax. Those government lapdogs are only level 3s. We have the glory of our level 4 blood messengers. If one shows up, kill him. If two come, slaughter them both. For the glory of the eternal destiny, the followers started chanting until the room shook. Suddenly, a blinding lightning bolt ripped through the ceiling and slammed into the crowd. The cultists stood there, totally stunned. Through the smoke, Kanmin slammed his spear, sending a wave of electricity outward. He gave a cold smirk. Sorry to crash your little pep rally. Anyone want to tell me where your blood messengers are hiding? One guy pointed and screamed, "You're just a level 3 government dog. Why so cocky? Kill him, boys, get him. We'll stomp him to death." Kanmin's voice went low and dangerous. "You're really overestimating yourselves, aren't you?" He swung his spear, unleashing lightning. "Die!" They fell to the floor, charred and screaming in pain. One survivor dropped to his knees, trembling. "I surrender. Please don't kill me." Kanmin leaned in, his eyes cold and deadly. "Talk. Where are your blood messengers?" The guy stammered. "They're deep inside at the blood pool." Kanmin just nodded. "I see." Before he could blink, Kanmin's lightning-charged hand slammed into his head. Boom. The other cultists backed away, screaming, "Why would you kill him? He gave up." Kanmin let out a chilling laugh. Lightning crackled in his palm. "Did I ever say I wouldn't kill you just because you quit?" The crowd immediately collapsed, begging for mercy. "We were brainwashed. It's not our fault. We're totally innocent." Kanmin held up Eva. "Eva, scan their IDs." The drone beeped, scanning now. He looked at them with pure disgust. "Innocent, huh? Let's see just how innocent you really are." Criminal profiles popped up. Chu Bin, wanted murderer, level 2, killed a mother and daughter. Lian Duong, drug dealer, level 2, sold illegal addictive fruit. Vuong Hai, wanted for assault. Kanmin's eyes turned ice cold. "So this is your innocence?" He unleashed a massive lightning storm. "Burn in hell, all of you." Tai Ku and Truong Dong arrived just in time to see the carnage. Is this really S-rank power? It literally turns people to ash instantly. Truong Dong shuddered. "Even with my flames, I'd need to hit level 5 to do that." Tai Ku snaps out of it and asks Min about the blood pool where the bishop went. Min plays it cool, saying he heard it is basically a freak show lab for breeding those creepy messengers. Min calmly explains that Lan Swang mentioned the place before. Apparently, it is where the cult breeds those nasty god blood messengers to do their dirty work. The scene shifts deep inside, revealing a freezing lab filled with row after row of human bodies floating in weird liquid-filled tanks. Staring at those twisted machines, Min growls under his breath. Damn it, the Destiny cult is actually experimenting on humans. These scumbags are pure trash. There is no way I am letting them leave here alive. Looks like we finally found the place. Look, it is Zhao Vu Hao from the Lake Society right there. Zhao blocks their path with a cocky smirk. "Captain Tai, I was not planning on dealing with you losers today, but you just had to come looking for trouble. Fine, leave your lives right here." Min scans the thugs. Their strongest guy is only a peak level 3. Where are your fancy blood messengers hiding? Zhao loses his cool, arrogant punk. "We do not need the messenger for someone like you." He charges forward, throwing a heavy punch. "We are more than enough to handle this." Crack! Min swings his spear, blasting him back with electricity. "You were so confident, too. I thought you were actually tough, but is this really it?" Zhao drops dead instantly. The followers behind him start shaking. "The bishop is dead? Who the hell are you?" One guy panics and tries to make a deal. "Join us, and we will ask the great messenger to make you a cardinal." Lightning dances around Min again. He gives a lethal smile. "Sorry, but I have zero interest in joining your little cult. Plus, your intel is trash. Did you seriously not realize your precious saint's son already died by my hand?" The cultists lose their minds and start running. It is the S rank from Mado University, Hua Kan Min. "Get out of here." But Min is too fast. He unleashes an electric net that wipes out every last one of them in a heartbeat. Watching the carnage, Taiku just sighs. "Hey, Brother Hua, leave a couple alive next time so we can actually interrogate them, okay?" Tonungon pushes up his glasses, thinking to himself, "If I did not know he was a Mado student, I would seriously think he was a professional assassin." Kunmin just shrugs. "Whatever works, right?" Next up, the blood pool. Min squats down and grabs the keycard off Zhao's cold body. He heads to the massive metal roller door and swipes the card. The machine speaks up, saying, "Welcome Bishop Zhao to the blood pool." Then, the heavy door slowly starts to rise. Min steps inside, calmly entering the dark secret room. Truong Dong covers his nose. "Man, the smell of blood in here is overwhelming." Tunnun looks around, confused. Why is it empty? Did the messengers already bail? The team approaches a bubbling, glowing red pool. Kan Min charges his lightning, eyes sharp. Something feels off. Let me test the waters first. He leaps up and slams his spear into the pool. Splash! A massive pillar of blood erupts as the pool churns. Lightning screeches, tearing through the deep red liquid. Immediately, Kan Min unleashes a massive barrage of lightning and fire from his hands. Tunnun watches in total shock. Can skills even be used like that? Man, Brother Hua is almost too careful. Suddenly, an angry roar echoes from beneath the blood. Enough of this. 4 beast-like freaks step out. Kan Min smirks. So you were hiding. 3 level 4s and 1 mid-level 4. Here they are. Captain Tai, stay back. The lead monster snarls. You pathetic humans! How dare you mock us like this? Kan Min fires back. Based on that attitude, I am guessing you do not consider yourself human anymore, do you? The leader points arrogantly. We are divine messengers chosen by the God of heaven. We are not on the same level as you low-life humans. Without a single word, Kan Min charges in with his lightning spear blazing. Let us see what makes you divine messengers so special. He slams his spear against the leader's massive sword. The leader growls. You might be S rank, but do not forget there are 4 of us. Suddenly, the other monsters lunge from behind to catch him off guard. Die with honor. I am taking the credit for taking down an S rank. But Kan Min vanishes, dodging easily. Wrapped in lightning armor, he leaves the attacker terrified. With one swing, he blasts all 4 away. He stands tall in midair, looking down at them. This is it? That was a pretty weak attack. Are you guys just giving me a massage? He spins his spear, creating a massive, thunderous tornado that shreds the monsters to pieces. The system alerts start rolling in. 1 level 4 God Blood Messenger killed, plus 1,000 ability points. 1 mid-level 4 messenger killed, plus 1,500 ability points. Another level 4 messenger down. Kan Min does the math. 4 messengers dead, 4,500 points total. Not a bad haul. He grabs a ring from the ashes. Nice. A spatial ring, 2 batches of pills, rare herbs, and cold hard cash. This trip really paid off. Taiku walks over, amazed. Brother Hua, you are incredible. Is everyone at Meido University as cracked as you? Kan Min plays it cool. I am all right. Maybe just a little more special than most. Taiku laughs. Sure, keep being humble. Only an idiot would believe that. Destiny Cult Branch mission complete. We are throwing a massive party tonight to celebrate. Brother Hua, you better show up, man. Kan Min nods. I am in. Cut to the next day under the clear sky at the university campus. At the mission hall, students are buzzing. Man, that D-rank mission was brutal. I almost died. I had to come back and cancel it. Whoa, so many points. Haha, that is just because you are weak. I finished my D-rank mission and got 74 credits for it. Just then, Kan Min strolls through the hall with his hands in his pockets. The crowd goes silent. Look, it is Hua Kan Min. They start whispering. You think he finished a C-rank mission? Don't be stupid. A C rank is only 120 credits. Why would he waste his time on that? 120. Just 120 points. That was the ceiling. 120. That was the absolute max. 120. Nobody thought anyone could go higher. 120. 120. It was the standard. But 120 wasn't enough. Not anymore. Just 120 points. Boom, just like that, number 1 on the leaderboard. The crowd of students froze, their jaws hitting the floor in total, absolute terrified shock. S-Cup mission. Look at the holograms. Rank 1, Hua Jingming. Record-breaking S-Cup mission cleared in 67 hours and 23 minutes. Total domination. Rank 2, Li Shang A-Cup mission, 65 hours. Rank 3, Zhang Yue, another A-Cup mission, 67 hours and 12 minutes. The hall literally exploded into noise. Oh my god, was that seriously a rank S mission? No way. This board only dropped 2 days ago, and someone already crushed an S rank? This freshman is an absolute beast, totally hungrier than the rest. Right then, this chill dude walks up with a smirk. I didn't think anyone could beat my time on an S rank mission. Hua Jingming, you are the real deal. He holds out a hand, giving some respect. I always like vibing with the strong. I am Jiao Fuang. Great to meet you. People nearby jumped back, whispering in fear. That is one of the big 5, the Ice King, Jiao Fuang himself. Terrifying. This kid cleared an S rank even faster than the Ice King. And the king actually asked to be friends? Jingming is basically at the top already. Jingming checked his stats. Senior Geofuang, Element Academy. Level 4 Beginner. Rank A Ice System Ability. Ranked top 5 among all the superpower university students. He once froze an entire mountain peak, which is how he got the nickname Ice King. Jingming shook his hand politely. Hey, senior, I have definitely heard of you. Geofuang laughed. Haha, so you know me? I actually had a bet going with my boys to see who would finish an S rank first. Looks like we all lost to you. He pointed toward the drop-off area. Later on, I will introduce you to some of the guys in the club. Jingming nodded. Sounds good. Watching him walk away, he smiled. Guess I am officially in the inner circle of the school top fighters now. On his way out, Jingming remembered a text from yesterday. Before hitting the next mission, I gotta go check in with my teacher first. He walked into an old-school villa tucked away at the base of a massive mountain. Inside the sunny porch, Jingming bowed. Hello, Master. Hey, senior brother. Master, did you upgrade the immortal lightning body technique yet? Master Chen sipped his tea slowly. You think it is that easy? 4 years of meditation, and I have barely found a clue. Senior brother Liu stepped forward with a huge grin. Little bro, you have been killing it lately. Not only did you crush an S-rank mission, but you are tight with the Ice King too. Jingming blinked. How did you hear about that? Liu laughed. I saw the posts on the school official page. Since you are out here soloing S-rank missions, you will probably get a spot in the National University Tournament this March. Master Chen cut him off. Not probably. Principal Lang told me Jingming is already a sub for the big games. Liu was stunned. No way. He has already got a spot? Jingming might be the first freshman in school history to hit the national tournament in his very first year. Master Chen stood up, waving his arm. All right, let us hit the gym. Your brother has not sparred with you since he recovered. Perfect time for some real combat practice. Jingming nodded, hyped. Count me in. Senior Liu was pumped too. I want to see just how strong you have become. In the massive training room, they squared up. Liu gripped his long spear, eyes sharp. I am not holding back. Jingming raised his spear calmly. Bring it. Master Chen shouted from the sidelines. Ready? Start. Instantly, green lightning exploded everywhere. Liu hair went wild as he tapped into a massive surge of pure, unadulterated killing intent. It was wild. Jingming countered with brilliant golden sparks, his eyes glowing with raw, unmatched power. He thought to himself, this double S-rank ability is no joke. If I want to win, I have to end this battle fast. Liu swung his spear down like a lightning bolt. Jingming spun his weapon to block, shouting, right on time. Clang. The two spears collided, sending green and gold sparks flying in every direction. The fight was a total blur of high speed and electrified steel hitting metal. Clang. The ear-splitting noise was relentless. 3 minutes later, the high-voltage showdown finally came to an end. Senior Liu gripped his spear, gasping for air, drenched in sweat. He dropped to one knee with a respectful smile. I give up. I cannot beat you. Jingming pulled back his weapon, waving his hand. You were going easy on me, senior. Liu just shook his head. Not a chance. You are just a straight-up monster. I am definitely going to the national tournament just to watch you play. Master Chen walked over, laughing his head off. Nice work. So, Jingming, what is next on the schedule? I will sign off on whatever leave you need from your classes at the academy. Jingming nodded. That would be awesome. I am planning to just grind out missions for a while. Walking back, he crunched the numbers. Hunting down those Godblood envoys is way faster for farming ability points than fighting regular beasts. Time flew by. A month later, students were swarming the holograms to see the glory leaderboard. The new stats were totally insane. Rank 1, Hua Jingming. 3 S-rank missions, 6 A ranks, and 4 B ranks. Total time, 225 hours and 12 minutes. Rank 2, Kong Shi. Rank 3, Jiao Fuang. One student just stared, totally lost. Who would have thought a freshman would actually snatch the championship spot on the glory leaderboard? Someone else agreed. Yeah, Kong Shi is about to hit level 4 mid-tier, but he is still trailing behind. I do not know how Jingming trains. He is just impossibly strong. Today was awards day. Jingming walked into the hall with his hands in his pockets, totally chill. Time to collect my prize. I wonder what the loot looks like today. The crowd goes wild when they see him total awe. In 6 months, he jumped from a basic awakened to Tier 3. That is just insane. Look at that, Jingming already hit Tier 3. Even for an S-class superpower, that speed is terrifying. No wonder the streets are calling him the Thunder Emperor. Jiao Fuang spots him and starts teasing. Jingming, you've been at it for a month and already got a title? Thunder Emperor. Sounds pretty badass, man. Jingming just laughs it off. Senior Jiao, stop playing. People just made that up. Jiao reaches out toward a woman walking their way. Let me introduce you to someone special. Meet the legend I told you about. This is Bloodhand, Shen Dongling. Shen Dongling, rocking a tight orange dress, gives a nod. Tier 3, with that kind of stamina, you earned that title. But where are those two girls you usually hang with? Jingming just shrugs. They are swamped with final exams. Honestly, once I grab my reward, I have to go hit the books too. Duty calls, right? Jiao smacks his forehead. Right, final exams. I keep forgetting you are just a freshman. Then, the school rep steps up. First place on the officer leaderboard, Hua Jingming. Total kills, 978 Destiny Sect members. Reward, 1 S-Class resource pack and 3,000 credits. The whole hall goes silent before erupting. Good lord, in just one single month, this guy actually took out nearly 1,000 enemies. Is the Thunder Emperor that brutal? 30 kills a day? Man, he is scarier than Bloodhand herself. Jiao looks stunned. You really took out that many? I barely hit 500. Jingming plays it cool. It was all right. I had 2 missions right by their branches, so I just figured I would clean house while I was there. The school official hands over the loot. This is your S-Class cultivation resource. You earned it. 1 bottle of Tier 6 pills. 10 in total. I expect to see you pushing hard to keep that #1 spot on the leaderboard next time. Jingming gives a respectful nod. I won't let you down. Jiao stares at the bottle, impressed. S-Class resources? That is going to make your training fly. That first place prize is seriously sweet. Jingming gives a small smirk. Jiao rubs his chin and leans in close with a wicked grin. Instead of risking your neck on missions, why not just settle down with Tong Thu Van? Her family is a legendary Tier 8 powerhouse. Jingming shuts that down fast. I am not the type to hide behind a woman. Besides, how could that ever beat the Deep Blue system? Walking away, Jingming starts planning. According to my teacher, the next logical step is mastering a solid fist technique. Let's see what we've got. In my lightning form, my body is basically a lethal weapon. Close combat helps manage the bloodlust from my immortal lightning technique. He opens the skill menu. Let's go with this one. Thunder Dragon Fist. Simple and brutal. An A-rank skill that packs lightning into your knuckles for strikes as fast as a bolt from the sky. Closing the menu, he makes a plan. Get this to entry level first, then find the teacher for a quick checkup when there is time. Suddenly, his phone starts buzzing like crazy. It's Vice Principal Lang on the other end. Jingming, get over to my office right now. He answers immediately and heads over. Walking into her office, he feels a shift in the air. Principal, did you actually just break through to a new level? Vice Principal Lang flashes a charming smirk. Your instincts are sharp. You definitely don't feel like a typical Tier 3 ability user to me. Jingming clasps his hands. Congratulations, Vice Principal. He thinks to himself, the other 2 Tier 8 masters are over 50 and still stuck where they are, but she actually took the leap. I wonder how old she really is, anyway. She looks incredibly young, honestly. Her cold voice suddenly snaps him back to reality. Guessing a woman's age is not exactly polite, you know. Jingming jumps, breaking into a sweat. Principal, can you actually read my mind? He is freaking out. I am toast. She is famous for being absolutely ruthless with students. Now I have to deal with the fury of a Tier 8 Grandmaster. Great. She gives a soft smile. I can't read minds. It is just that a Tier 8 spirit is powerful. Not even the tiniest shift in your emotions gets past me. So remember, when you are around high-level users, keep your face neutral. Jingming bows his head. I understand, and I am sorry. He breathes a sigh of relief. She's not mad. Her gaze lingers on him as she adds, and there is no need to keep guessing. I am 34 this year. Not exactly the old lady you were picturing in your head. Internally, she freezes. What is wrong with me? Why on earth am I explaining myself to a student like this? Only 34? That is insane. Most Tier 8 Grandmasters in the country don't hit that level until 46. Teacher Duong is over 50 and still stuck at Tier 7. I seriously look up to you. She snaps at him, but she can't hide her smirk. Enough flattery. Let's get back to the point here. Winter break starts in 2 days. You got plans? Jingming nods. I am heading back to Jiangnam. I plan to train in the Lightning Secret Realm for a month. Eva, can you calculate the total straight-line distance from Meido University all the way over to the Jiangnam Lightning Secret Realm? The Eva sphere glows blue. Reporting to the vice principal, it is 563 kilometers. She nods. 563? No problem at all. Now that she's hit Tier 8 middle, she can actually teleport up to 600 kilometers. Listen, The Destiny sect is striking back hard lately. If you ever find your life in real danger, just crush this talisman immediately. Jingming takes it, grateful. Thanks for looking out for me, Principal. He thinks to himself, having her around is like having a massive shield. She's got my back. I have to train my heart out. I definitely won't let her expectations go to waste. Cut to the training grounds. The sound of air ripping apart echoes everywhere. Jingming throws massive punches as lightning explodes, a fiery electric dragon roaring from his knuckles. Boom! Lightning exploded everywhere, showing off the absolute beast mode power of the Thunder Dragon Fist skill. Seeing that progress, Master Duong stroked his beard. Not bad, you actually listened. The secret to Thunder Dragon Fist is controlling your energy and throwing punches at insane speeds. More focus means faster hits and way more damage. Master Duong handed over a glowing object. This level 6 protection charm is yours now, Kane Min. It blocks attacks from anyone below the Great Grandmaster level. Kane Min beamed and took it. Thanks, Master. He was stunned. A level 6 protection charm from an ancient civilization is basically priceless. You can't even buy these with pure cash. Master Duong just smiled at him. Since you are heading to the Lightning Secret Realm, I will give you a senior's number. He graduated already and got transferred there as a supervisor. He can definitely help make things smoother. Master Duong stroked his beard again. The realm is over 500 kilometers from Mado University. Principal Lang cannot teleport that far, so watch your back. Kanmin just shrugged. Master, didn't you hear the news yet? Principal Lang broke through to level 8 middle stage. She can teleport up to 600 kilometers now. Master Duong was shook. Level 8 middle stage? Principal Lang really is the #1 S rank at Mado. Her growth speed is honestly terrifying. He calmed down and smirked. Looks like you and the principal are pretty close. You heard that big news even before I did, but with her watching over you, I can finally stop worrying. Fast forward 2 days to the Lakeview district in Jiang City. His aunt came out, looking hyped to see him. Kane Min, you are home for the holidays. He walked in with a friendly grin. Hey auntie, uncle, and cousin. His aunt gave his shoulder a squeeze. Get over here and let me see you. 1 semester away and you already grew taller. His uncle, wearing an apron while cooking, looked back and laughed too. Hold on a second, dinner is almost ready. Kane Min stood in the middle of the room. Auntie, uncle, I actually brought some gifts for everyone. They all looked confused. The whole family gathered on the sofa in the sun-drenched living room to check out the gifts. His aunt opened a box and gasped in total shock. This is a spatial ring. I only saw one of these once at my mentor's place. Kan Min explained calmly. These have 1 cubic meter of space. 1 for each of you. It will make carrying stuff way easier. His uncle picked up the ring, hands shaking. 1 cubic meter? Good grief. This storage capacity is even bigger than what our own mentor uses. He waved his hand, telling his daughter to stop. Kiki, put that down. This is way too expensive. We can't take this. Is it really that pricey? Her dad broke into a cold sweat and looked serious. One of these costs at least 50 million. That is like decades of our family savings. Do you see how expensive it is now? His aunt felt awkward. It really is too much. We can't accept this. Kan Min just laughed and waved it off. Seriously, don't worry about it. Look, the one I am wearing has 10 cubic meters of space. Plus, I am already a level 3 middle stage warrior. These smaller rings don't really help me anymore. Kiki's eyes nearly popped out of her head. What? You are already level 3 middle stage? Uncle, the mentors at my school are only at level 4. Arcane Min is finally a big deal. His uncle patted his shoulder proudly. Fine, Kiki can take one. It will be super handy when she goes out into the dangerous wild zones. As for us, we will pass. I am going to finish cooking. We are having some real drinks later, okay? Kane Min nodded politely and agreed. Sounds like a plan. That night in his room, Kane Min pulled out a bottle. CUBS rank cultivation resources. Level 6 Guyuan pills. Let's see what this stuff can actually do. He sat cross-legged on the bed, closed his eyes, and started his cultivation technique. Energy swirled around his body, making loud whistling noises as it gathered. 30 minutes later, he checked his stats. Man, this CUBS rank stuff is no joke. It is seriously powerful. Both physical and mental stats jumped by 10 points. Normally, one training session only gives me 0.5 points at most. He felt a bit of regret. Too bad there are side effects, so I can only take 1 pill a day. My Deep Blue system is still the best. As long as I have ability points, I will definitely hit level 9. The next day, at Dongha City, they arrived at the entrance of the Lightning Secret Realm. Riding in a sweet supercar with his senior, Jiang Lok, Kanmin was curious. Senior, is that giant wall over there the entrance to the lightning secret realm? Isn't the sky above the realm always covered in thick storm clouds with lightning striking all day? Jiang Lak just gave him a mysterious smile. You will see soon. The supercar glided smoothly toward a massive, closed metal gate in the basement. An automated voice chimed in with a mechanical beep. Identity confirmed. Supervisor of the Lightning Martial Arts Hall, Jiang Lak. Beep. Identity confirmed. S rank pass for Mado University of Supernatural Abilities. Owner, Hua Kan Min. Time remaining, 29 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes, and 58 seconds. Done. The gate slowly opened, and the car sped straight into the pitch-black tunnel. From above, the massive walls and the outside area looked just like a normal, peaceful neighborhood. Jiang Lak asked, pretty surprised, right? Kane Min nodded in awe. Yeah, looking from the outside, you would never imagine this. But as soon as they passed the massive wall, a whole different world appeared. Massive lightning bolts ripped through the gray sky, slamming into the streets below with constant explosions. Kane Min looked around the street, stunned. This is totally different from what I expected. I thought it would be more primitive, not a whole city. But how do you hide something this big with just a wall? His senior, Jiang Lak, laughed. This is the work of high-level space ability users. That wall we passed is actually a space gate. He pointed toward the center. This city area is for ability users to live and rest. It is completely soundproofed from the noise outside. The lightning storm zone in the distance is where the real lightning secret realm is located. Jiang Lak pulled out a glowing crystal to show him. This is a thunder crystal core. It is a specialty item you get from killing thunder beasts. Level 1 monsters do not drop them. For levels 2 and 3, it is all about luck. But a level 4? That is a guaranteed drop every single time, no doubt about it. He hands it to Jingming. These lightning cores have a ton of uses. Simplest way, grind it up and use the electricity to forge your physique. This right here is a top-tier level 4 core, the absolute best of the best you can find. Consider this a little greeting gift from your senior. Jingming takes it and thanks him, but asks why not just soak in the actual lightning storms to train? Why bother with these cores at all? Jiang explains that the lightning in the storm zone is too wild and unstable. Its intensity is always changing. It is way too dangerous for training. These cores, however, are stable. Plus, the beasts in this thunder zone are way tougher than your average monsters you find in the wild. The closer you get to the heart of the storm zone, the scarier things get. Pulling into a luxury estate, Jiang says we are almost at your place. Rest up tonight and tomorrow, but Jingming cuts him off. No way. I am not waiting. I am heading in right now. I can't sit still. I have to see it for myself. Jiang agrees and sees him off. Watching Jingming's intense face, he thinks this S-class kid works way too hard. No wonder the professor talks him up so much. He is a total beast. The car rolls past fancy villas as the sun beats down on them. Meanwhile, in the shadows, a hooded guy bows. My Lord Cardinal, that Mado University student, Jingming, has wiped out over 1,000 of our guys in a month and trashed 2 of our branches. He is at the lightning zone now. How should we handle this? The Cardinal's face looks twisted. This Jingming has S-class powers and too much influence. If we strike, it has to be a killing blow. We cannot afford any mistakes. I will report this to the Grand Master and the Fate Bishop soon. As for this rebel, should we kill him or not? Scene shifts to the lightning storm zone entrance, packed with military trucks and bustling crowds. Jingming and Jiang hop out and spot a guy. Jiang waves. Hey, Coach Ning, you are hitting the storm zone today too? Coach Ing shrugs. No choice, man. I have to stay responsible for these rookie exams today. He looks over. Who is the new guy? Jiang introduces him. This is Jingming, my junior from Mado University. He is planning to train here for a bit during his winter break. Jingming, meet Coach Ing from our Thunder Gym. Jingming nods. Good to meet you, Coach. Glad to be here. Coach Ing grins. A Mado genius, huh? I can feel that sharp energy coming off him. Kid has a real vibe. The elite students in the back whisper. Is he really from that top school? I wonder if Mado kids are actually stronger than us. Based on his vibe, he is probably just level 3, same as us. Some cocky kid jumps in. Shut it. We are from the elite camp. We are obviously way better than him. Jingming waves goodbye. See ya, Jiang. I am heading in. Jiang yells back, be careful out there. Coach Ing tells his guys to move out too. Listen up. This exam lasts 6 days. If you do not bag a peak level 3 monster, do not bother coming back. Kill a peak level 3 beast? That is a tall order since they are barely peak level 3 themselves. But hey, they are elite camp grads. This requirement should be easy for them. This requirement is basically nothing to these guys. One guy points ahead. See that leader? That is Lei Jinyang. He possesses A-class lightning powers and is currently the top student at the Thunder Gym Elite Camp. Taking down a level 4 beast would be zero problem for him. He is playing on a completely different level than everyone else here. Outside, Coach Ing asks Jiang, hey, your junior looks like he has some serious skill. He is probably peak level 3, right? Jiang just laughs. My senior said this kid actually packs the punch of a peak level 4 elite. He is way stronger than he looks. Nung nods. Peak level 3 for sure then. He smiles, thinking, guess those Mado geniuses really are the real deal. If he has time, he should spar with my students. Deep in the woods, Jingming feels the ground shake. This thunder zone is crazy, the noise just never stops. First, I will hunt some beasts. Then, I will find a high voltage zone to really study the natural lightning up close. Suddenly, a voice shouts, hey, Mado guy, wait up! Jingming turns to see 3 elite students walking his way. What is up? A purple-haired guy speaks. Look, we are just curious how strong you top-tier university geniuses actually are. How about a contest? Let us see who hunts the most monsters over the next few days. No hard feelings, just a friendly little challenge between us. Jingming flatly refuses. A contest? Sorry, not interested. He thinks there is not even a level 4 here. Why would I bother racing with you guys? As he walks away, a gray-haired kid frowns. Harsh rejection, huh? The green-haired guy sighs. If he is not down, just drop it. The gray-haired guy sneers. Whatever. Are all these top school kids cowards? Too scared to even agree to a simple hunt. Jingming just keeps walking. Leaving them behind, Jingming pushes into the dark forest. Suddenly, a massive beast roars and lunges from the bushes, ready to tear him apart. Jingming dodges and scans it, a black-armored thunder rhino. Based on its size, it is probably a high level 1 beast. My senior said beasts in this storm zone are tougher than regular ones. Let us see how much punishment this thing can take. The monster roars and charges. Its horn blasts blue electricity through the air. Jingming calmly raises a hand to block the strike. Standing firm after the blast, he brushes dust off his shirt. Not bad. That bolt of lightning could have wiped out most level 1 beasts in those regular wild zones. His eyes flash with a cold light. Time to test its physical defense. Jingming channels his power and rockets forward like a high-speed bullet toward the charging black-armored rhino. He delivers a devastating blow directly onto the beast's skull with insane force. Blood and flesh spray everywhere as the creature lets out a final gasp and collapses heavily onto the dirt. Pulling his hand back, he notes that its defense is way higher than usual. Defeated a high-level 1 armored rhino. Ability points plus 15. Guess getting struck by lightning daily really toughens their hide. Makes sense. He cracked his knuckles with a wicked grin, whispering that it had been way too long since his last real life-or-death fight. Let the carnage begin. I need to hit rank 3 high status, and I need to do it as soon as possible. 4 hours of grinding later, the system pings. 1 swift thunderwolf down a rank 2 mid-level beast, plus 25 ability points for me. Gripping his spear over a dead white wolf, Jingming scowled. 4 hours and only 9 kills? Total buzzkill. Anywhere else, I would have bagged 40 beasts by now. This thunderstorm zone is a total ghost town. He checked his 3D map, realizing you just cannot have everything. Is this place just for leveling up my skills instead of actual hunting? That would really suck. Scanning the map, he mapped it out. Outer, center, core, and the deep core. Right now, I am just chilling in the center. Time to head to the core. I bet all the monsters are throwing a party over there. 5 hours later, the core area is popping off with blue lightning smashing the ground everywhere. Jingming stands right in the chaos, sparks flying off his armor. Man, this place is the real deal. This lightning is actually stressing my immortal body. Looks like I have to keep my powers cranked to the max 24/7. He scanned the creepy, empty woods. People say monsters can survive here in the core, but honestly, I do not see a single living soul in this entire place. Suddenly, a screech rips through the air, and my head snaps up instantly. He spots a massive bird disappearing into the clouds over the innermost core. Those azure feather thunder eagles are literally chasing the biggest lightning bolts they can find. Huge flocks of those eagles are diving headfirst into the massive lightning strikes high above. Jingming grins as a light bulb goes off. All thunder beasts are the same. They do not fear the storm, they use the lightning to level up. So, why not use my Divine Heaven Thunder as monster bait? He leaps up, sticking the landing on a massive ancient tree branch like a total pro. He kicks back on the branch, looking out. But first, I need to get way better at controlling this divine heaven thunder. I am going to sit right here and study this natural lightning to level up. Soaking in the sparks, it finally clicks. Ball lightning, chain strikes, it is all so wild and sharp. There is a ton of detail in these bolts I never even noticed before. He holds up a hand, watching blue sparks dance on his fingertips. Turns out, watching nature do its thing really helps my own lightning control. 3 hours later, the sparks in his hand turn a thick, bright yellow. You can hear that power sizzling. Jingming eyes the golden energy. I am at S rank levels now, but turning this stuff into liquid, that is going to take a lot more work and a lot more time. He stands up, mapping it out. Energy, liquid, solid. Each stage gets way more concentrated and way more deadly. Enough for today. One step at a time. Let's head back to the center and see if my plan actually works. Back in the center zone, Jingming plants his feet. This is it. My massive point haul depends entirely on what happens next. He throws his arms out, dumping golden lightning everywhere. Immediately, beast roars explode from every direction. Yeah, this is definitely working. Jingming taunts them as his aura spikes. Come and get it, you monsters! Driven wild by the energy, a wall of beasts charges out from the brush. Watching the hungry pack rush in, Jingming gets a cold, mean look in his eyes. Time to start the harvest. He flexes his claws with a wicked smirk. You guys want a lightning bath that badly? Fine by me. I am more than happy to help you out. Boom! Massive golden bolts shoot from the ground, trapping the screaming herd in a burning cage of pure electricity. Jingming keeps the hits coming, slamming sharp bolts into the middle of the pack. A massive explosion rips through the woods, incinerating everything in a golden sea of fire. But as the beasts drop, more just keep coming. They are diving straight at him now. The waves never stop. Jingming charges up, eyes full of rage. Bring it. One massive blast later, the system is screaming. Black Armored Thunder Rhino destroyed, rank 3 mid-level, plus 37 points. Long-tailed Thundercat down, rank 1 high level, 11 more points in the bank. Scorpion-tailed Thunder Lion, rank 3 high level, dead. Sword Thunder Tiger, rank 2 low level, also total toast, plus 23 points. Jingming cackles. This trick is a total game changer. I am farming 10 times faster now. Standing among the bodies, he checks his screen. 1,813 points. At this pace, I am hitting rank 3 high status in no time. He is dripping sweat, but his eyes are locked in. I can go 6 days without sleep. I am barely 1 day in. 2 hours of baiting, 8 hours of rest. That is 3,600 points twice a day. The math is looking real good. He starts skinning a white wolf. First, I grab the loot. Then, I find a spot to crash before the next hunt. He picks up a glowing purple crystal with a grin. My first rank 3 kill dropped a thunder core. Talk about lucky. 5 days later, back in the center zone, a squad of 3 elite students is trekking through the dark woods. The gray-haired kid shivers, clutching his friend. Dude, it is only 3 a.m. Why are we even awake right now? Lei Ken Duong just keeps walking. Who cares? It is not like you can tell 3 a.m. from noon in this storm anyway. The girl asks, hey, it is the last day of the test. When do we leave? Lei Ken Duong says 6 p.m. Mission complete. But staying longer makes us look like total pros. Don't wreck our training rep. Gray hair smirked, saying, chill out, I have got this handled. Speaking of which, that coward from Mado University definitely bailed on this storm zone ages ago, right? He is probably long gone. Guess those elite college kids aren't such big deals after all. The girl nodded. Definitely. Even taking shifts, we are only barely managing to survive out here. How could he even survive out here alone? Gray hair scoffed, glad I was smart enough to skip those martial arts exams and head straight to the Thunder Dojo. Suddenly, a massive bolt of lightning exploded in the distance. Gray hair jumped. What is happening? Is that an earthquake or something? Seeing the beasts charging, Gray hair panicked. It is a beast tide. Run! Lei Kanyang squinted. Relax. That is not a massive beast tide. Ahead of the stampede, Jingming was sprinting while lightning flickered around him. Gray hair pointed in shock. Is that the Mado University kid? He is actually back? Looks like he accidentally ticked off a whole pack. Come on, let us go give the guy a hand. The girl waved them off, sweating. Wait, is he trying to save his own skin by baiting that whole beast tide right toward us? Jingming kept blurring past, leaving trails of electric sparks through the woods. The thunder beasts roared, closing in right on his heels. Gray hair gave a nasty laugh. That selfish jerk is getting exactly what he deserves, right? The girl frowned, noticing something strange. Wait, no. There are more of us, so why are not they attacking us? Lei Kenyang analyzed it. He is using that yellow lightning to lure them. Lei Kenyang broke into a cold sweat, thinking he is only a mid-tier level 3. Why is he baiting so many? There are even some peak level 3s in that mess. The girl screamed. Look, he stopped. Lei Kenyang clenched his fists, looking totally stressed. Without my trump card, even I would struggle against 7 of those beasts. What exactly is he planning to do? Suddenly, Jingming spun, slamming his fist down. A massive shockwave blasted the beast's back. Lei Kenyang gasped. Is his ability range really that huge? That power is terrifying. I am peak level 3 and I can only push my range to 30 meters at the absolute max. He bit his finger, eyes wide. Something is off. That lightning is way higher than rank CA. Maybe rank CS? No way. Impossible. A rank CS freshman at Mado? This guy is already mid-tier level 3. Gray hair panicked. Since when were they this brutal? He is slaughtering beasts. On the battlefield, Jingming wiped his sweat. 23,000 energy points. Finally, I have enough to level up. I have not slept in 5 days, so my condition is pretty wiped. I will find a quiet spot to spend these points, then head back. Watching Jingming leave, Gray hair asked Lei Kenyang, Lei, could you have taken out that pack of beasts like that? Lei Kenyang admitted, I could, but not as fast as him. Gray hair wiped his sweat. Wow, even faster than Lei? That is crazy. This guy is the real deal. Thank God he did not want to spar with us. If he did, we would have probably been beaten to a pulp by the end. The girl added, Lei, do you think he could take down a level 4 beast like you can? Lei Kenyang got his ego back. If that was all his power, then no. The girl smirked. So Lei is still way stronger. 10 minutes later, Jingming sat on a branch. Deep blue, add points. A massive bolt of lightning slammed into him, tearing through the air around him. Power up complete. Jingming gripped his fist. High tier level 3. My stats jumped 500 points and my ability range is now 40 meters. I have basically reached the level of a normal level 4 rank A user now. He left quickly, eyes gleaming. I was going to head back, but I feel refreshed. Time to hit the core zone and check out the lightning. Gray hair stood by the base, looking totally worried. Jingming has not been back in 5 days and 5 nights now. Is he in trouble? Even I can only stay 8 days max. Seeing a man approach, he asked, Supervisor Jiang, what brings you here? Jiang is waiting for his junior. He was surprised. So your junior has not come back since the last time he went in there? That is a long time. Jiang Lok nodded sadly. Yeah, it is day 6 now. Honestly, he should have been back here a long time ago. Coach No smiled, waving it off. Do not worry. I am heading into the storm zone to hunt some beasts anyway. I can look for him. Jiang Lok thanked him. Sorry for the trouble, Coach. No waved him off at the massive metal gate. It is really nothing. We all work together at the Thunder Dojo, so helping each other out is just what we do here. Core zone, 6 hours later. Jingming muttered to himself. All right. It is finally time for me to head back home. He jumped from a tree, landing hard. Standing up, he smiled. High-tier level 3 physical stats are way beyond what I even imagined, but I am still far from peak tier. Long way to go. Suddenly, a massive beast roared and burst out from the bushes. Looking at the blue lightning bear, Jingming analyzed it. A storm thunder bear, judging by its level. Probably a high-tier level 4 monster. I could definitely one-shot it with my Heavenly Thunder skill, but I am high-tier level 3 now. Let us see if I can kill it using only my bare hands. He charged straight at the giant bear like a brilliant streak of golden lightning. Hiding behind a tree, Coach No gasped. What? It is Jingming. I have been looking everywhere and he is right here. Watching the lightning trail, Ingo frowned. He broke through to high-tier level 3, but is not his lightning range way too huge? Looking at this, it is like he is picking a fight with that storm bear. The old man stroked his chin, thinking, this kid is a total rookie with no fear of the fire. Supervisor Jian's Jr. really has some serious guts. For a high-level genius like him, hitting a wall might be the only way to help him realize his own weaknesses. The thunderstorm bear unhinged its massive jaw, letting out a terrifying roar. It raised a giant claw dripping with green lightning and slammed it down. But Jingming charged in, his golden fists glowing as he blocked the beast's powerful strike. Coach Nugo's jaw hit the floor. No way. Did he actually stop that? Jingming's lightning is even stronger? That thing is a high-tier rank 4 beast. It is an entire rank above him. He broke out in a cold sweat, muttering to himself. I have definitely heard that name before. Something is not right here. Totally wrong. His talent level is definitely not just rank A. It has to be rank S, or maybe even rank double S. Ngo suddenly snapped his fingers in realization. I remember now. Xu Jingming is that legendary rank S lightning freshman from MAD University. Still, isn't this level a bit ridiculous? Who would have thought a freshman could already reach the peak of rank 3? Surrounded by sparks, Jingming smirked. Looks like my lightning is a bit better. Go for it. The collision exploded, shaking the entire area. Jingming and the massive bear clashed in a brutal close-quarters fight. The two powers collided repeatedly, sending massive shockwaves through the ground and trees. Enjo watched, unable to believe his own eyes. God, he is actually going toe-to-toe with a rank 4 storm bear. Is he even human? He is more like a humanoid monster. He clenched his fists. Thinking about those arrogant kids from the elite camp who look down on top university students, they think they are so special. I really want to open their eyes and show them what a true genius from a top school looks like. Jingming smirked, showing his wild side. Not bad. My physical strength does not lose to a rank 4 storm bear at all. He flexed, his energy exploding. This is 3000 vitality. This is my lightning state. The indestructible lightning body. He put everything into a massive punch wrapped in golden sparks, aiming right for the bear's leg. The impact was brutal, making the bear roar in pure agony. It swung its claws back, creating crescent blades of green lightning that swept toward him. Jingming dodged, frowning as he analyzed the situation. Honestly, one punch is not enough to break that leg. Dealing with beasts usually requires weapons, but today I am using my fists. The bear roared, slamming its front paws down hard. Immediately, green bolts gathered into a massive ball of lightning above its head. Ngo gasped, watching with bated breath. If he gets caught in that storm, he is dead or seriously injured. Usually, in a spot like this, you would run away and wait for the storm to die down first. But Xu Jingming is not interested in running. He stood tall, condensing blinding electricity into his palms, eyes burning with battle spirit. Come on, let's see whose lightning is stronger. He slammed his foot down, launching into the air like a golden bolt tearing through the trees. A world-shaking explosion rocked the area as Jingming's golden flames tore through the bear's green storm. Through the fading sparks, Jingming appeared with a cocky, wild smile on his face. The two powers clashed violently once more. Jingming poured everything into a lightning-charged punch, slamming it right into the beast's giant open mouth. He moved with lightning speed, dodging the bear's attacks and hitting back with terrifying electric punches of his own. He battered the beast until it was bloody. The fight ended fast. Jingming floated in the air, mocking the creature's clumsy, slow movements. A high-tier rank 4 beast is only this good? Die. He shot into the air, focusing all his energy into the shape of a massive golden dragon. He dove down with a finishing blow. The impact shattered the ground, crushing the beast's head in a blinding flash of golden light. The dust settled as the victory notification popped up. High-tier rank 4 storm bear defeated, plus 321 points. Watching from a distance, Coach No wiped his brow. That rank 4 beast was supposed to be a king among the monsters. It died just like that? Calling him a humanoid monster does not even cut it anymore. This guy is straight up a dragon in human skin.